Emmanuel, you guys had 10 turnovers in the first half, obviously a 1-point game, and then you only had 3 in the second half. I guess how much of an emphasis was trying to, eliminate turnovers in the second half?
I mean, I think we came in the game trying to do a little too much, and it's all about keeping it simple and just finding the open man all the time. That's what we did. Coming in the second half, just like passing to each other. Like Steph came in hot, and it was just like about finding the hot hand, like we simply do in basketball. So I think we're just doing it a little complicated our life a little bit too much, and then we just said, it's just like basketball.
You started on a 0 for 5 shooting night, and then you made that 3-pointer in the second half, and it almost like you kind of had like a sigh of relief to it, and then obviously you kind of got hot after that. Was that kind of a sigh of relief thing, and when you made that shot, or?
Yeah, in a way, because you don't want to miss any shots, especially like if you're working on it a lot. And with me, it's just about keeping us going. It's just not necessarily me making that shot. It's just about getting the team going and all of that. So it was a relief in a way. At the same time, just about I enjoying myself out there at the same time. So it is fun to make a basket here.
You guys shoot 43% in the first half and 56% in the second. Was it just a matter of shots started falling, or did you make some adjustments at halftime that gave you better looks?
I think it was the ball movement that started off in the second half. Got a lot of guys open looks and stuff like that. So really, we just played off the ball movement and just kept it simple, like Eman said.
Steph, how good did it feel for you to, let a few threes fly and have them fall the way they did?
Yeah, I mean, it felt great. I mean, as a freshman, I had incredible support from my teammates, from coaching staff. They always say, like, just keep going, use your minutes, and I gave my confidence like that.
When you see one of your teammates go down, how much do you guys get together and talk about regrouping? And obviously you got to make some adjustments because your rotation changes. But how do you guys respond when you see one of your teammates get hurt?
Everybody bands together. Everybody's one family on this team. Everybody's a brother. So we treat everybody with the same equal respect. And so Zerg going down, that really hurt us. But, we got to keep going for him and get this win on Sunday especially.
Now that I guess we talked about Sunday, you guys got past this one. I mean, a game like that seems like everything on the line. What's the emotions going to be like for the next few days?
I would say we're going to keep a cool level head. We know that we already beat them once at home, so we know that going on the road is going to be a hostile environment. But as long as we remain calm and keep our heads and just weather the storm, we should be fine.
Were you worried at all, or did you guys talk at all about not looking past Tulsa to Sunday's game?
Oh, no, we take one game at a time, especially Tulsa. Tulsa's a very good opponent, whether their record shows it or not, but they're a very good opponent. They showed a lot of our weaknesses tonight, which was taking care of the ball. But, we just take a game at a time and just move forward from that.
How important is it when maybe you have a first half like you guys had today, but to still go into halftime with a lead and say, look, if we play like we know how we can play, we can push this, and that's what you guys, I think it was like a 19-1 run at some point that pushed it to a 22-point lead and kind of were able to get to that win. How nice is it to maybe not play your best, but still go into halftime with a lead and be able to make those adjustments?
It's a very good feeling. We know one thing for us is just honing in on defense and just locking down on defense. That's our identity. And we don't have a lot of big guys, but we have a lot of heart on this team. So just us playing with big hearts and playing defense is always going to help us in definitely a lot of games like this one, especially on Sunday too.
When there's that little scuffle with 16 seconds left or whatever it was, Kendrick comes running in, I guess standing up for you, and Emmanuel, you grabbed him and dragged him off. Was that protecting him from an ejection or something?
Yeah,
or was that
suspension.
Right, or was that thinking about Sunday?
I mean, we looking out for each other, especially like when we saw Mike going down on a hard foul like that. It's like you don't want to see you want to send a message to the other team, but at the same time you want to still be smart about it. And we got a big game coming, and it's the end of the season, so we need everybody. We can't afford nobody to go down like that. So it's about being smart about it.
So the Houston game came into your mind when you were dragging him away?
For sure.
Yeah.